Hello everybody! Hello, how are we all today? Welcome on in, Pam. Hello Emma and hello Robin. I hope you're doing well today. I've had a good day myself. I've been crafting up a little storm. I don't know if any of you guys have actually been on the Kendra's Facebook group today, but I posted a couple of sets of my cards that I've created, which leaves the ones that we're going to be doing tonight as the last set that I need to be doing for the entire quarter. So hey, well done me. Hello Babs, welcome on in my lovely. I hope you are doing well. So I think we're just going to probably just head straight on into it, guys. I have done a fair bit of preparation work for this because I don't think you guys want to sit here watching me die cut and all of that kind of stuff. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly go through the challenge. So we have our sketches. I have pre-cut and prepared everything for this. So hopefully we should get all 10 cards that I have left to do done on stream tonight. So we have so far done up to card number 5. Now, because I like doing things in an even set of numbers, I actually completed card number 5 just before I started doing the live because I couldn't help myself. And this is how it's turned out, which I think has actually come out in a really, really lovely way. And the sentiment that I've put on there just works so well. So what I've done is, because these cards I will actually be donating to a local care home that gives cards to people for the fact that they don't get any cards. So they like to have non-specific holiday cards. So I've just gone with love and hello for these cards, so that they're, because of where they're going to be given to, or otherwise I would put obviously a variation of different sentiments on there, but just for the fact that these are going to a care home for people who don't receive cards because they may not have any family or that their family are not in contact with them, I thought that it would be lovely to have some love and hello cards for them. So that's where we're at right now. And I'm just going to grab... Oh, it would help. Hello, Monica. Welcome on in. I hope you are doing well, my lovely. We'll just put those ones out of the way. So these are the ones that we've already completed. And we're just going to head straight on in with card number 6. So we've got that one ready. This is where we're at. So this is the card that we're going to be putting together. And then we'll obviously move on through all of the rest of the sketches until we get to card number 15, and then that'll be the end of that. So we've got 10 lovely cards we're going to be putting together on the stream tonight. So this is just going to be a chilled, nice one where I'm just putting things together, and we'll sit and chat, and it'll be kind of cool and not having to worry about measurements and all that kind of thing because I've already done it all. Hello, Gloria. Welcome on in, my lovely. I hope you are doing well this evening. Let's just get on into it, shall we? And, these papers are so exquisite. I've paired them with some of my... these papers are actually from the Santoro Gorgeous Girls collection. But I do have some lovely Tim Holtz ones that are very similar to this. So, all this kind of like Victorian, like oldie-worldy type paper goes really, really well, I find, with these. I am well, thank you. If that was to me. So as you can see how that layers up so nicely together, it just looks great. I think these papers are absolutely amazing. I'm just going to... Oh, Jane, welcome on in. Hello, my first live. You've also inspired me to do the challenge for the first time. Oh, brilliant. I'm so glad. Oh, that is great to hear. I'm so glad I've inspired you to get on board with it. It is an absolute fun fest, I can tell you. It is. I get so much more done when I have a direction in which to work in. And these cards are always super duper fun to be doing. It's a shame. I say it's a shame it's only once a quarter, but it's probably best that it is only once a quarter. Or otherwise I would be like here all day, every day. Now, this is meant to be a vertical card, but I want to make it horizontal. I think I got it right. 10 already. I've managed to print cutting templates, and watching you doing is motivating me to start. Oh yes, I'm so glad. In all honesty, I've already put together 2 sets of cards, so I've already made 30 cards in the last 2 days. On the live that I did on Monday, we did the first 5 cards that... Oh wait, no, that's up the wrong way again, isn't it? I don't want it up that way. Because even if we're putting it this way, I want that paper to be up the right way. So yeah, I've already done 30 cards. At the end of the stream, if you want, I'll get them out and we can go through them and have a look. And you can see just what I've made and how they've all come out. I do have a set of the Christmas ones to the side of me. Do I ever sleep? Yes, I do. Am I currently on annual leave? Yes, I am. Am I doing anything else with my time? No, I'm not. So I will get the other 2 sets out. Now the other 2 sets, I will just give you the little like honesty on that, is that they are a set of like a box set that all these bits come in, and you know I've just basically cut them down, you know, cut bits down and made them into what they are. So it's probably gonna sound like it's more complicated than it actually is. Do I want that to be that way? You know what? Yeah, I do. This is meant to be a standy uppy card like that, but I'm having it as a this way card because I think it just lends itself, these papers and the way that I've cut them just lends itself to it so much better. Let's just get a little pair of scissors and just snip some foam pads, because we need some foam pads for this one. I've started 2 cards but gave up and coloured half a penguin and gave up on that. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Robin. Oh, you don't want... Oh, toothache is such a horrible thing. You met Michelle McCarthy in another chat. I asked if she designed the papers you were using. She did design the papers that I'm using. Hopefully you got the right Michelle McCarthy, because I know there is another Michelle McCarthy. Yeah, I was going to say, I know there's a different Michelle McCarthy that's hanging around as well. If you were watching Create and Craft today, she was actually on there at 9 o'clock this morning, UK time, and 1 o'clock this afternoon, UK time. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be on the repeat thing or something. I don't know. Is it a repeat thing? Or should we put that there? No, I think it's going to look a lot better down there, isn't it? I think they do a repeat thing. So you might be able to watch it. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue randomly across the middle here, roughly. And hopefully I can get it to adhere in the right place. There we go. And I did manage to. That's amazing. And there we go. That is card number 9. So all I've... not card number 9. Card number 6. Gareth, where are you on, boy? So it was based on this design. And all I've done is turned it around that way. And just, you know, just given it a little bit of a jigger. Little bit of jiggery pokery. And it looks really, really lovely. I would like to get that card. I think it is a lovely card. Oh. Shouldn't have put that there. Right, let's pop that over there. Right, so that is card number 6. And I'm just going to kind of keep on keeping on, really. So we're going to go with next up is card number 7. And these are so cool, and the papers work so well with the other papers that I chose, because they're kind of like Victorian. I've already gone over all of that already. It's kind of like Victorian styly and all of that kind of thing. And just for welcome on in, Rhonda. How are you doing, my lovely? I hope you are well. Just for those of you who... Oh gosh, that's a bit big. That's not meant to be that big. I obviously did not cut that down properly, so there will be a bit of cutting. For those of you who weren't here at the beginning, I am only using generic sentiments on these of love and hello, for the fact that I am donating these to a local care home, to people who may not necessarily receive cards for whatever reason, like they don't have family or that, you know, all that kind of thing. So that is the only reason why I'm doing that. 4 3/4. 4 3/4. That's why this is so big. 4 3/4 by 3.5. Oh no, I don't want to cut that end off. That's the important bit. There we go. I obviously got a little bit overexcited earlier on and didn't trim that down properly. Hopefully we won't come up against too many that I haven't done properly, because I was like, oh, I've got to make sure all of these cards look, all of the stuff's ready and it's going to look perfect. And oh yeah, I've just been on it all day. It's been it has been a fun day, I can't lie. I've had loads of fun making these cards. And it's just been super fun as well, getting the preparation, because I have been dying to work with Michelle's papers again, because they are just so pretty. There we go. And here we are, just bringing these in. I never hear you. You are on my Posh Minibows link. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Rhonda. Oh Gaz, what are you? Yeah, what am I like? I'm not too bad at doing that one. I could do a lot of different accents, and I'm not so bad at the northern one. Not so bad at it. I wouldn't like to get caught up north, but I'm not so bad. I'm so naughty sometimes as well, because I just literally yeah, I just start saying the most naughtiest of things, and sometimes I could be a very naughty boy. Right, let's get these nicely lined up on here. I know it sounds silly, but I can't wait to put card number 15 together, because it basically looks like a little cardigan, and I just think that is so amazing. Oh, I actually got that quite in line. Well done me. There we go. So you know what, I think I'm gonna, that just complicates me. I should just do it by eye. I've hot dried glue on my fingertips from junk journaling. Oh no, not hot glue. Oh, hot glue is nasty. I try not to use it unless I absolutely 110% have to. Every day is a blessing. It certainly is. It most certainly is every day is most certainly a blessing. Oh, I just really like how those work together. They're so cute. The cards you posted on the CC page, are these the same layout? Yes, they are, Robin. It is for the Kendra's Card Challenge. You can enter into it once a month. And I have produced all 3 months worth of my cards at the same time. Because I have limited time. See, that's a little bit too big to go on there. I think we're going to have to do some more cutting, aren't we? Right. I knew something like this would happen, so I kept my scrappies. Or at least as many scrappies as I could. I'm just thinking, would that actually go well with that and that? Right, I'm going to have to get down the big boy packet. Overachiever. Yes, I certainly am an overachiever. But it's because I have limited time. That's the only problem I face at the moment, Rhonda, is I have limited time, because obviously I'm on my leave until Monday, and then I'm back at work Monday night for a set of nights, which means I'm working 7 nights in a row. So unfortunately next week there will not be any content from me, I'm afraid, but the week after I'm then off for that week, so there will be a week's worth of content from me. So it's kind of a little bit of swings and roundabouts. Now I just need to find these die cuts. Even the best laid plans always have some little bump in the road, don't they? But it's fine. Where have I put those dies? Because they don't seem to be in the place where I was expecting them to be. I was expecting them to be in there. Oh, wait there. Are they hiding? Oh, I wonder what I've done with those. I haven't put them somewhere too safe. We're just going to have to go with normal circles. How boring. Oh, welcome on in, Jay, my friend. How are you doing, sir? If you want an overachiever, you should... I don't know if any of you guys actually follow Jay, but tomorrow I'm going to be on his stream, on his live stream. Would you guys like a little... Would you guys like a little sample of something I might be wearing on his stream tomorrow for the fact that it's July... Is it July 4th, you guys celebrate? I just call it Traitor Day. Right, I'm just going to pull these out and see if I can find what I need. There they go. See, look, they were hiding at the back. Yeah, I just call it Traitor Day, which is kind of funny. Actually, why don't I just cut those down? Why did I get fresh paper out? Are you sure? Because it's a bit of a doozy. Oh, I did. That's why I bought. Because I stuck them together. That's why I got them. It's Traitor Day for me. Yeah, it's Traitor Day for me. So we want that in that one, and then the next one down in that one. Even the best laid plans have... But you know what? For traitors, you lot are all right for traitors. I like you all, so it's fine. I don't mind you traitoring, but shh, don't tell anyone. Yes, Jay's got a tiara for the occasion. I wonder what I could have for the occasion if Jay's got a tiara. Oh, I'm awful. I shouldn't even joke about it, really, should I? It's fireworks day. I love it. I love it. Fireworks day. Oh. Is that the diplomatic way of calling the diplomatic thing of calling it? Is what I'm trying to say. To avoid an international incident. Yes, Traitor Day. It was the day that I don't have a clue what Dallas is wearing, and I am both excited and terrified at the same time. Because she hasn't shown us anything unless she's shown you, Jay, and she's not shown me. In which case I shall be very upset. No, I shan't really be upset, but... It would be nice to know what she's wearing, because I could at least coordinate or not coordinate, as the case may be. Right, let's get those through that die cutting machine. Hopefully you don't get a nasty letter from the palace. Yeah, well, I won't. They're not interested in me and what I think of anything. And they don't kill people for being a traitor, for whatever it is anymore. I can't even remember the name of the word. What is it where you What is that word? Well, it is basically being a traitor, but I can't remember the word. Well, I'll remember it at some point, I'm sure. There we go. That's a little bit more size appropriate. It's not so big. There we are. We'll just stick that down. And seeing as we have the love sentiment for that. Treason! That's the word! Should have known that. I'm a very bad British person. I don't even know the name of being the word of being a traitor in my own country. I am awful. Right, let's play with fire. We're gonna play with fire again, guys. Because apparently it's a fun thing that I like to do. Maybe Charles, maybe Charles can give you a title. Yes, he'll probably give me a title, but it won't be one that I want. There we go. We'll use that one. I was like, where are the beady thing? Oh, I need the little scoopy thing as well, don't I? Where's my scoopy thing? Ah, there it is. It's hiding down there. Come on, scoopy thing, out you come. There we go. Remember, kids, don't play with fire. I am an irresponsible adult, and I'm being left unattended with hot things. So, if you are also an irresponsible adult, please don't do this. I do this at my own risk. Right, I'm just going to clean out the leftover wax from when we did this the last time, because I'm a lazy git and I didn't clean it out. Do you make your own wax? No, I do not make my own wax. That is something that's a bit beyond me. Oh, hello, Wendy. Welcome on in, my lovely. How are you doing? I hope you are well. I'm so sorry I didn't realise that was... I didn't realise you had arrived that quickly. Sorry, I'm on a funny one today, I am. I'm on an absolute funny one. Oh, should we use pale gold? Because I think that would go quite well with the sentiment. Go on then, we'll chuck 3 of them in there, because I did 2 yesterday and it didn't quite pan out so great. So we'll put 3 in. And then we'll see what happens. So we're just going to wait for that to melt. Remember, if you are an irresponsible adult, please do not play with fire. I accept no responsibility for you playing with fire at all whatsoever at home. I, however, have to accept responsibility for me playing with fire because I am an irresponsible adult. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but I'm probably going to say it a lot. And I'm just going to run my dotty tape runner over the back of this lovely die cut that says love. And we're just going to stick it down on there. And I think this is actually going to turn out quite nicely. Now I'm just going to use my pokey tool just to give this a little bit of a stir. Just so that that melts down a little bit more evenly. I'll just give that a few more seconds. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I like the colours too. They've come together really, really nicely. I'm quite enjoying these cards. And there's me being all like, oh yeah, well, we're just going to do a few quick ones and I'm not going to go too overboard with it. And let's get that out of there before that dries. And then that way, if it's clean now, I don't have to clean it later. And that is the end of playing with fire. So remember, kids, please do not play with fire unless you actually have a responsible adult. As I've stated, I am not a responsible adult. So please, that was uneventful. It'll be the first time it wasn't eventful, that's for sure. There we go. And that's given us a lovely love heart wax seal on there. I really like that. That's turned out quite well. I like that. That's good. That is good, yeah. Keyword being responsible. Exactly. I do not profess to be responsible in any way, shape or form. And that is card number 7. That's such a lovely little card. I really like this. Hello, Jacinda. Welcome on in. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for joining in with the chat. We're just doing some cards for the Kendra's Card Challenge. If you were here, were you here at the beginning? Because if you were, I won't explain it all. But if you weren't, I'm happy to explain it all. So please do let me know. So we're moving on to card number 8, which should look a little something like this. So I'll bring that up to you because apparently I don't know how to use the zoom function on this yet. And that is the card that we will be making just now. So I'm going to get all these lovely bits out. Oh, and I will just take this opportunity as well to have a quick drink because staying hydrated is good. Especially in a hot environment where I've just had my candle on. And I will just take this moment to say big thank you for you all being here. I really do appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please do subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like and or a comment or anything like that. Everything that feeds the YouTube algorithm, which means we get more friends come in, which means we all have a greater time because there's more people here chatting and we all have fun. So I just think it's amazing when we get to all sit and chat and have a good time and have some fun. And I didn't cut the fishtails in these. Now, I am awful at cutting fishtails. I won't lie, I am absolutely awful at it, but I'm getting better as the card challenge is going on because I'm having to cut more of them. So, I think I just need to snip that tiny little smidgy bit there. There we go. And it's that one that needs a snip as well. I've just joined our watch back, all inspo gratefully received. Oh, no problem. Well, I'm quite happy to explain the whole process that we're going through at the moment. So, we are doing Kendra's Card Challenge. And I am using Michelle McCarthy's papers. Now, she used to work for Crafter's Companion. And she's since struck out on her own and she's made all of these lovely cards and papers and all of these lovely papers and craft kits and everything, of which I've bought some. So if I just pull the Kendra's set out now, so it's free to join in. All you have to do is go to Kendra's Patreon, which there's a little link I'll put up on the screen in a minute. I'll put it in front of the camera. What you start off with is 6 pieces of 6x6 paper, which you follow these cut lines. There's a handy dandy little scissors to tell you where to start. You cut down your 6 sheets of paper, which then all come together to make these card sketches. If you are thinking of entering the competition, you can scan that QR code if you're on a phone. Hopefully it will focus. There we go. You can scan that QR code and that will take you to her Facebook group where you can upload your pictures. And if you go to this QR code, it will take you straight to her Patreon and the link's there as well. And that will take you to a Patreon where you can get the files to join in. And there we go. If you semi-fold the corners together and cut once, you get uniform flags. I tried, and I failed. So I'm just kind of living vicariously at the moment and just doing what I think is going to work. So we'll see what happens. Michelle's papers are beautiful. I was lucky enough to get a craft kit and not used it yet. Well, this is actually what we're using to make these cards, is her craft kit and papers. So I am looking to, because we've got all of these lovely embellishments. We've got some roses, some flowers. We've got this lovely chiffon ribbon, not ribbon, idiot. We've got this lovely lace. And we also have this pack that is absolutely chocked full of ephemera. So, not to worry, that I will be pulling bits out and using it as we're going along. It's just some of these cards doesn't really call for it, or at least I don't feel as though they do. However, I may put some beads on this one because I think they would look pretty. Someone buy this man a flag punch. Actually, to be fair, I could buy one. Oh, well, I shouldn't. I should buy one, really, shouldn't I? There we go. That is looking absolutely lovely. Hello, Crafty Stacey Lou. Welcome on in, my lovely. I hope you are doing well. Oh, it does help if I don't drop everything. Don't drop it. And actually stick it to the card where it's meant to go. Oh, bless my soul. There we go. We'll get that stuck down there as well. I'm just wanting to line it up to see if it looks good before I go sticking everything down. There we go. I just want to get that nicely lined up. If I do that there, I'll sit that on the 1/4 inch line. There we go. And then all we have to do is stick that one down. Go. Yeah, that space looks a little bit bare, doesn't it? Don't forget ribbon. Ribbon. Here we go. I learned a new word from you today and I love the way it sounds vicariously. Oh. I don't think that panned out as well as I'd intended. There we go. It looks a bit drunk, but yeah, it's uniform. It's uniformly drunk. Let's get the oh, where's my little titchy scissors gone? Oh well, I'm sure I can tidy it up with these. It's not a problem. It's only a titchy little bit. It's only a smidgy. Let's just there we go. And let's try this again. This time, right? So it's pinch it. Isn't that right? Pinch it. And then pinch and line. Pinch it and line it up. Here we go. And then just kind of come in at the angle and snip. I've gone completely out of my comfort zone for the challenge and I'm using Wild at Heart. Oh, wow! That actually sounds like a fabulous idea. I think I may have overcut that one. That looks hideous, doesn't it? I really need to realign that. That is absolutely awful. There we go, that looks better. Can't believe how awful that looked. And that one needs a little bit more of a deeper snip because I think I was a little bit... There we go. I'm so glad to hear that you're using paper that you wouldn't normally use. Ah, see, look, I knew it. It needed a deeper snipping. There we go. Let's get that one stuck down on there. I'll keep trying that method. It's just because it usually doesn't work for me. So I just think, no, don't bother. There we go. try and get that lined up. We can use paper that we draw the pattern on, or is it pre-print? You can use any paper you want. Absolutely any paper at all. You are free to choose whatever you like. I have. Oh, silly mate. Oh, okay, well, we don't really need that one. We can just go in with a couple of chonky ones. So let's just go in with a couple of chonky ones. There we go. I think it's great that people are getting out of their comfort zones with it, though, and actually going for the, you know, big... going for the kind of go big or go home type thing. I'm a Zentangle addict, so I was thinking of that. Oh my gosh, that would be brilliant. That's that Santangle thing, isn't it? But just with a different name. There we go. And I'm thinking... I could use... Have I got any more of those flowers? Aha, I've got another flower left. No, they're not doing it for me. So sorry. I shouldn't talk like that, should I? I think that should be okay as is. I might get a bit more excitable with some of the other ones. And I'm also loving this glue press because literally I can just dab a tiny little bit of glue and it is not a problem in any way. Probably would be better if I had some tweezers, but you know. There we are. Santangle is Sandra Rushton's, but the original is Zantangle. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Gloria. I really appreciate it, my lovely. Thank you. There we go. And that is card number 8, which is hello. And I stuck it together up the right way. Woohoo! I'm winning. Alright, let's pop that on the pile. I'm really thundering through these guys. It's not going too badly, I have to say. Did I do anything extra for this one? What I would like to do is put something on this big circle, though, because it is a ginormous circle. It is quite a big circle. And I'm thinking we could... Ooh! I just ordered my first Santangle book. I'm so excited to try it out. Oh, amazing, Wendy! I hope you have a great time doing it. I'm just going to have a quick bit of drink. And I'm thinking... Oh, we could die cut this daisy and put that on there and have that poking out type of thing. This up if I put that on the right way. I'm just kind of thinking, hello Simon, welcome on in my lovely, I hope you are doing well. Not to worry about being late, because as we always say, it's better late than never. That was a bit high-pitched of me. I really ought to get myself looked at for that. Yeah, I'm thinking this daisy might actually look really nice on there, so I just need a piece of card. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I know. Should we use a bit of swanky? Should we use a bit of swanky? I think a little bit of swank would go very, very well. Or do we use this daisy? I'm thinking that one's going to be a lot better than that one. Let's pop that back there. Because we're going to go swanky. We're going to use the swanky card. Come on, out you come. Oh my gosh, what is this? Welded to the paper? Oh my lord. I don't know if anyone has actually... Oh. My gosh, that was a bit difficult. Been on the Crafter's Companion website recently, but they do have 10 dies for £10 sale at the moment, and I do have to say I indulged myself. I'm still waiting for it to be sent out, but I did indulge myself. See, I've never tried the Sanntangle Zentangle thing. Is it something that I can just, like, because like I say, I've got a week of nights coming up, and to be dreadfully honest, the only time I have to actually do anything is if something happens. So I do get a little bit of free time. You are an enabler. Yes, I am an enabler. I'm the worst kind of enabler. I do get a little bit of free time on my shift, so I was wondering, and I mean especially when I have my break anyway. So is that Sanntangle Zentangle thing something worth me trying? I may have bought three 10 dies for tenner. I thought you might have done. To be fair, I only bought 10. I was a good boy, but it was mostly because I already had a lot of what was already there in stash anyway. So, oh no, it's one of those embossing ones. Oh, grim. Right, okay. Let's have some fun. This is going to be a little bit of fun now, isn't it? Because I'm going to have to reline this back up, put that back in there. So did I after you mentioned it. Emma, I did no such thing. Don't you say I said such things. It's absolutely naughty. I never said anything to anybody. I did not say a word. Now, this is just a piece of old silicone that I had, a silicone mat that I had lying around. Because the one that came with this kind of broke because I'm an idiot. So it just goes to show it doesn't matter what silicone mat you use, as long as it's a silicone mat, it will work. Come on, back in there you go. Click in. Stay. This is the worst thing about trying to get the embossing to work after you've cut it. Move that out of the way. Oh! And I know some of you guys know as well that I actually changed my die cutting machine from the Gemini to the Sizzix Big Shot switch thing. Oh, that turned out really well. After a bit of looking into it, because mine just randomly stopped working, I am not the only person that's happened to. There is a lot of people that have had that happen to them. So they've had their, you know, like there was one lady whose YouTube video I saw, she literally took it out of the box and it refused to power on. Just flat out refused to power on. My one worked for about 30 passes and then decided it wasn't going to work anymore. So I obviously don't use that anymore. I don't use that. It's not something that I'm going to be carrying on with. In fact, as far to go as the company that I bought it from, I'm not going to mention the name of it because it would be unfair. Their customer service was that ludicrous. It was, I put in the request about it on the 10th of May. To let them know that I had the issue with it. I obviously subsequently decided that I was not going to pay any more money towards the machine because I had it on split pay, a form of split pay. And they were quick enough to ring me to have a go at me for not paying the money towards the machine. But it was only yesterday that I actually received a response after having a go at them on the phone 3 or 4 times to actually resolve the issue. So has put me off ordering from that company, quite frankly, ever again. So, however, they did tell me that I do not need to return it. They will be refunding what money I have spent on it, and just to dispose of the machine myself, which, you know, because I've got the capability and ability to be able to dispose of a large piece of electronic equipment myself. So to say I'm slightly annoyed is a little bit of an understatement, because I am very annoyed about that. Absolutely. So that's all I'm going to say about that, and we shall move on to better things, because there's a lot better things going on in the world. Like my Gemini 2 still working, that's great. Even though the back, I thought, oh no, this is actually going to go next, because the little flap at the back pinged off, it's gone somewhere. I don't have a clue where it's gone. It's just gone. Absolutely. Right, there we go. So that's that there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of this lovely daisy, because this has actually come out really well. I love this. We put that just there. Then all we have to do is put the fishtails on the 4 of these. So the papers are actually quite different enough for me to be able to get the correct lining out of it. Now I just need to make sure they're all up the right way, because we don't want to be putting fishtails. Isn't that the flap to stop you putting your fingers in it? Well, I mean, when it's coming out of the back, it doesn't really matter, to be dreadfully honest, Simon. But I will find it, and I'll pop it back in when I find it. Oh, grief, that's just... Oh. There we go. Some things have this nasty habit of disappearing in the craft room, don't they? Yeah, they do. Honestly, I swear this room is like some form of black hole for crafting materials. Because one, how the heck I've got all of this stuff in here to fit, I will never know. Because there is so much stuff in here. And two, when I'm looking for something, I can't find it. But when I don't want it, it's there. And it's like, what is going on? I don't understand this evil magic. Have I upset someone? I just don't understand. I'd like to understand. There we go. We get those all nicely pointed. So I don't know what happens with things in craft rooms or anywhere, but I think that is something that is experienced by a lot of us, though. There we go. I was cutting that a little bit too short. So we have learnt the secret. Oh yeah, that's the one for the sentiment, isn't it? Now you just organised 2 out. Well, to be honest, this room is organised within an inch of its life. There probably isn't a lot that I can't find. I can't lie on that one. Right the way down to the fact that I have all my drawers labelled. My papers are labelled. I know pretty much where everything is. Do I know what everything is? Probably not, because I have so much stuff. I mean, my die cuts and stamps are out of control. I think they're all just back on the shelf, you know, like being hamsters or something, because I swear every time I go in there, there's new ones that I haven't bought. So I just think they're like hamstering away back there. How far in does that need to go? Only a little bit. There we go. There's certainly something going on with my stamps and dies that I'm not aware of, that's for sure. go, just lining that up and sticking it down. Is your label maker labelled? No, it's not. I've not gone that far. Do you think I should? Oh wow, even this one's turning out to be quite nice actually. I'm really enjoying putting this card together. But then I'm enjoying putting all these cards together. They are literally so much fun to do. Oh, that's a little bit too low there, isn't it? Let's see if we can get that to slide. No, it's not going to slide up, is it? Not now. It's fine. That one will, though. It's okay. It's only a smidgy. So the craft fairies just drop things off for you. Sometimes it feels that way. There is a lady that is a part of a craft group that I go to on a Friday when I'm not at work. She has been destashing and leaving things outside of my sister-in-law's house because she's got kids. And my sister-in-law then brings it all to me. And then I'm like, oh, God. So I've got all of this craft stuff that just keeps magically appearing. And there has been a few times where I've had stuff sent in by you guys, which has been absolutely fantastic. But nobody will own up to sending it to me. So whoever the mystery person is on some of it, I do have to thank you. But sometimes, obviously, I do get things that are sent in and I know who they're coming from, which is good. Because, yeah, it gets a little bit out of hand otherwise. There we go, we'll just pop that there. And I am really grateful for all of the things that I've been given, because, you know, there are people out there that struggle. And at one point I was struggling. So I am really grateful for all of the things that everybody sent in. Because it just means that I get to show you guys more stuff. That's all it is. And there we go. Oh, I've not put my gemmies on. Oh, we'll put some beads, shall we? Oh no. Right, okay. Oh no. They're coming everywhere. I can't see them. They're literally flying everywhere. That's 2 beads. I only need 1 more. There we go. I've lost like quite a few of these beads to this. There goes another one. Ah! There we go. Let's just close that off and reopen that so I can see. And we're all up to date. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Right. This is the part where I breathe in because I don't know where I've put my tweezers. I had tweezers earlier on. That's fine. I'll just do it without the tweezers. It'll be fine. There we are, that's 1. Hello, hello, I didn't know you were on my babbers. Hello, Sylv, I hope you are doing well, my lovely. It's great to see you. Are you back in Blighty yet? My darling. Oh no, this is not going to stick now. Oh, what a bleeder. Welcome on in, Bethan. Late again, but I made it. Tried to sort my papers and got all kerfuffled. We'll attempt again tomorrow. Hello, Wards. Thank you very much for being here, my lovely. Don't you worry. Better late than never. And it's always there to watch back anyway, so you don't need to worry about having missed anything. I'm just trying to put these final couple of cards together if I can get the bead to stay stuck on the cardstock. But apparently that's something that's eluding me. Ah, there's me tweezer. No problem, Babs. You try and have the best time you can with your OT. Right, let's try it this way, because it can't go wrong then, can it? I say that. I say it can't go wrong. It's like performing surgery. But there's not chatting in the replay, so what's the point? You can read the chat replay. Because I do leave the replay for the chat on. I am nice like that. Oh, you little... I cannot believe this. It just does not want to stay put, does it? Right. Yay! Oh yes, back in wet, chilly London for over a week. It was sunny and 34 degrees. And oh, I bet that's a kick in the teeth for you, isn't it, Sylv? Shouldn't be so happy saying that, should I? And there we go. That is the lovely card number 9. And we also put that nice, lovely daisy on there. Maybe I should have put it a little bit more in the middle, but I think it looks really nice off to the side like that. So let's just carefully put that in its bag. Very carefully. And we'll just put that up there for it to dry. And we'll make on to card number 10. Thank you very much, Monica. Thank you, Pam. I enjoyed the daisy on there as well. It was just sat there and I thought, you know what? You deserve to be there, don't you, dear? You deserve it. And look at how lovely these two pieces of paper stock go together as well. It's just so beautiful. That needs a mat, and I didn't cut a mat. Let's cut a mat. Now, what colour paper should we put this on? Let's see what we've got hiding in the package. Because we do have some lovely papers hiding in the package. So if I just pop that to the side for the moment. Oh. Let's pop that off to the side and put those lovely embellishments back up there for the moment because we're not using them. I need the space to do me. The Daisy Kids better offset than just plonked in the middle. Oh, okay. The Daisy. I don't know why you said. Oh, looks, not kids. I was going to be like, what have kids got to do with this? 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4. 5 1/4 by 4. And that should give us the perfect mat. Oh, yes, that looks beautiful. Welcome back, Robin. I hope Mr. or Mrs. Gerbil is well. Right, let's get this put together because I'm really liking I think we're doing really well actually for these cards, and I'm being able to keep up with the chat as well, which is even better because I love chatting with you guys. It's what makes doing this all worthwhile. Line that up nicely, and it's got a little bit of wiggle room on it, which is great. And then these should, oh, look at that. Oh, doesn't that look fabulous? I love that. I love how this is coming together. Oh, pinch me now. This is going really well. I think I might be asleep. Right, let's just line that up. Oh, we don't want that on the wonk, do we? Oh. Come on, move across, move across, move across. Ah. There we go. And that is just a gnat's eyelash over. So we shall just chop off a gnat's eyelash. So, just there. There we are. And that gets rid of that little bit. I do apologise if anybody can hear a yappy dog. It's not mine, it's my neighbour's. But unfortunately I need to have the window open because it gets very hot in here with all of the equipment that I've got on. So I do apologise. There we go. Yes, that is. It is a My Sweet Petunia glue bottle squeezer thingy-mabob. Actually, it's a glue press. And this is one of the best things I've ever bought. Or at least had. Yeah. It's one of the best things I've ever had sent to me. I could tell you the gentle pressure that you put on this thing and the glue that comes out of it. I mean, I've had this for nearly 3 months and I'm still got loads of glue left in this bottle. This is the original bottle that it came with. So and it's as easy as that to put it in and out. So it is fabulous. Right. Is it bad that I'm still having to look at the card for it? This is like the 3rd card of this type I've made and I'm still looking at the instructions. I like Squeezy-mabob better than glue press is boring. Yeah, that's very true. Glue squeezer thingy-mabob is a much more accurate and more what do you call it, exciting description. Entertaining description, that's the one I was looking for. Entertaining description. I do actually as well have some new craft stuff on the way that I really naughtily bought because I kind of went a little bit crazy in the Spellbinders sale as well, because Spellbinders had a big sale. And I've got my tonic kit coming for the month, so we should be doing that hopefully on the next live, because these cards should be all done and dusted by then. So we should be doing our tonic kit. And I've got so much other content coming in because I've got a lot of old Crafters Companion stuff coming in that went from when they actually, Gareth, don't say that because you are affiliated. I've got a lot of Crafters Companion stuff coming in. So that'll be fun to be making some stuff with. And I was hoping as well to get some stuff from Craft Stash, which would also be really nice to get my hands on. But I will wait patiently for the things from Craft Stash, because sometimes you just have to be a good boy and wait. You can't buy everything all at once. And I will also be looking at doing a D-stash soon as well, because I have got so much stuff, it is absolutely unreal. There we go. And let's stick that down. I'm also hoping as well to get a little bit of a better move around with some of my things, so I can get that camera actually in front of me, because yeah, it's not great being off to the side for you guys, is it? Is that, yeah, that is meant to be. It just feels a bit weird not Oh, I cut that the wrong way. Fiddle faddle. We'll cut a new strip. Right, so that's meant to be 1/2 by 2 3/4. 1/2. That's why I don't normally do the fish tails that way, 2 3/4. There we go, let's just see if we can. Oh. It's a great view of your ear, though. I also get the Tonic Craft Kit. Unfortunately, it takes about 3 weeks to get it. Oh, gosh! How come it takes you... Oh, because, of course, you're so far away, aren't you? Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Oh, that must be so annoying having to wait. So, because by the time you get yours, they announce the next one. That must really be annoying. I was debating saying something about someone with an ear fetish probably likes it. Well, if there's someone out there watching this with an ear fetish, they really ought to be paying me for the content. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. I'm so sorry. I'm awful. I'm absolutely awful. I need to get some more sticky pads because... some foam pads because I've run out of foam pads on that piece, so I'm just going to get some more down and cut some in half. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. I am so sorry, guys. I'm genuinely sorry. That was completely rude. Only well, there have been worse things said in this chat, I suppose. So I could let that go, I guess. Right, where was I with this? Right, so that goes there. Actually, I think I put that down a little bit more. Put that over a little bit more and just set that down. I knew you had an OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans account. I'm not that popular. I would never be that popular, unfortunately. It would be nice to have an OnlyFans account because then I wouldn't have to go to work. And no one interested in this, sweetie. Nothing worse said from us. Surely we're angels. The things you come out with are partially the reason we're here. It's very true. Hello. I really like this one. I'm not sure I know it sounds horrible, but I really don't want to give that one away. It's so pretty. I'm sure he was speaking of himself. I absolutely adore that one. That is a lovely, lovely card. Now we'll put it back inside its little back. In my red sequin hot pads. Oh my gosh, I was wondering when that was going to make a... resurgence. That's an awesome card. The lighting. Oh, is there something wrong with the lighting? The way the sun on... Oh, the sun on the card. Yes, yes. Sorry, I thought you meant like the lighting arrangement. I was going to be like, oh no, what have I done? Have I done something wrong? But no, as long as it's fine, it's fine. Right. Card number 11. Let's set to putting this one together. So we are turning our card round to that sized format. And I found this lovely, so pretty. Am I going to do it this way format? No, I'm changing it. I'm going to do it this way format because all my papers look nicer that way. And it's my card, and I'll change it if I want to. If you came here for following the rules, you're on the wrong channel. Hello, Hannah. Welcome on in, my lovely. I hope you are well. I'm only half listening, says Ords. Yeah, I only half listen to me as well. It's probably better that way. Oh no, I'm going to have to do it that way, aren't I? Because of the way that goes. Oh, what a right kerfuffle. I didn't cut that the correct way, but, you know, it'll be fine, because once it's all layered up, no one will really notice. It'll be fine. No, oh, sweetheart. I'm so sorry that you're in A&E. That is not a fun place to be. I've been there. It's not. It's really not a fun place to be. Oh, you poor sausage. I hope you get better soon, because there's nothing worse than... Well, I mean, I hope you get seen soon for a start. Never mind getting better. Because there's nothing worse sitting around in A&E for 4 to 8 hours. What's A&E? Accident and emergency, Gloria. It's a department at the hospital. I did want to do that way, but my card demands I do it different. Yeah, ER for you guys, I guess it is, isn't it? America. Emergency room. Yep, same as your emergency department. What the... How did that end up so big? I'm confused. Oh, well, it's fine. I'll just chop it down. I must have overcut it when I was sorting things out for the card. Do I go... Oh, because that's why I did it, because I was like, oh, I don't want to waste that big petly, that lovely big piece at the top. So I must have... But it's fine. I'll just trim that down. It's a little bit sad, but... Oh, it needs to be trimmed down to there. There we are, all done. And then we put our lovely little square together to go in the middle. Yeah, I really do hope that it gets solved quickly, Hannah, because it's not good. Oh, welcome on in, Gavin. How are you doing? I hope you are well. I think I might be going a little bit card blind because I've just put a few of these together today, guys. Just a few. I believe in the last 2 days I've put together 30 cards. Plus the 5 that I did on the last live on Monday. So it's been a little bit of a card heavy week for me. So I think I might be making a few little mistakes. Oh, don't be so daft. Do I get... Robin, I used to get the Papercraft Society kits. But when they started being a little less value for money, and I'm not saying they're not good value for money, because they are, but when they started being a little less value for money, I kind of decided, do I need to be buying all these kits? Because, you know, I think if I'm going to put money into a kit, I want it to be like really well worth the money. So yeah, that's the only reason why I don't get those anymore. Right, I do need to put 3 little dots up there. Hello, Alicia. I think that's you just joining us, isn't it? Because normally you say that you're from... You come in with the Arkansas. And I love the Arkansas. Because I'm a sassy old queen. I'm not from Arkansas, though, so I can't actually say it. But I am a sassy old queen. Let's come in with some more of these beads, shall we? Right, I'm just going to try and pick 3 out at random with my tweezers. So we got 1 there. No, this is not a race course. We've got 2 there. That one's holding on by a thread. This is not a race course, just sit on the card. And that's 3. It's like trying to catch ants or something. I don't know. I can't describe it. It's really weird trying to catch these beads and get them to stick anywhere. Oh, maybe Pokey Tool will help. Oh yeah, Pokey Tool really helps. Pokey Tool is not helping. All I've done is make it jump around. Ah! No, don't you go anywhere. Oh my gosh. It's hot in Arkansas. Feels like an Arkansas. Oh. To be honest, but the Isle of Wight feels like an Arkansas at the moment as well. Or an Ilo sauna. I don't know. He got his poker stuck in the... Welcome to Handcrafted by Gaz. If you weren't aware of what happens in here beforehand, you are definitely aware now. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my wholesome community. We're all super wholesome people right here, aren't we? Oh my gosh. Right, there we go. That stuck down nicely. Woohoo! That only took a while. Right, I'm just going to have a quick sip of me drink. Oh my golly gosh. The things that go on in here. Absolutely terrible. Yep, it's me from Arkansas. I'm Arkansas sweating. It's 97 and oh, that's awful. I'm not Arkan jealous of that. That's for sure. Right, so that was the lovely card. Well, I've put it in the bag already. The lovely card number 11 for you guys to see. Isn't it pretty? It's lovely. I should have gone over the edge on both ends with that. Oh no, what have I done? And this is what I get for not waiting before putting it in the baggie. Very, very gently. Just put that there and put it over there. I really am awful. Right. And now we are on to card number 12. And this one I cut properly, so it's going to look really nice. And all I have to do is cut the fishtail. Oh, it didn't go flying. Marvellous. Wonderful when it doesn't go flying. Let's just move that over to the side. Right, let's try and get that to actually semi-fold properly. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to cut up the middle like a normal human being and try to get it to actually be straight like a normal human being. Me get something straight, my gosh. And I'm waiting for the messages to start rolling in. Oh my gosh, like loads of messages just like clomped right in there. We're English, we moan about the weather all the time. Does anyone in the chat do paper crafting videos? There is actually quite a few people. Rhonda does some paper crafting videos. Actually, I don't know anyone else who does in the chat at the moment. I know Michelle McCarthy crafts. If you look her up, she does a lot of paper crafting. JB Crafts, that's Jan. She does a lot of paper crafting, and Corinne Crafts as well. Let's see. I like German word for sweaty, which is schwitzwe. I'm not even going to try. Oh, that card is stunning. Thank you. No, hope you've work in progress. Apparently should be about an hour. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Hannah. I suppose at least an hour is better than 10 hours, right? Let's start putting these together. I do love how some of these colours go together. They are absolutely stunning. These papers are lovely. Let's just put the little mats and layers together first. I love it. Why am I whispering? You guys need to hear me. Oh. There we are. We get all these nicely. I love it when all the when your mats and layers just line up nicely and it's all going to plan. Let's just have a quick I'm not sure what's going on with mine. Oh, that's fine. That's not a problem. Silly phone. It's trying to annoy me whilst I'm being live. How dare it? We'll get you better, Hannah. You don't need a hospital. We'll do surgery of some description, whatever you need. You can search for Crafts by Jay and Stamper Girl. Yes, I do lives with those as well sometimes, and I will be doing a live with Jay tomorrow. I was going to give a sample of what's going to be happening tomorrow, but Rhonda told me not to. So you could blame Rhonda for not seeing the awesome fun thing. I love you, but I'm not letting you near my head with a craft knife. Yeah, that's probably... I mean, I completely get that, Hannah. I wouldn't want me going near my own... I wouldn't want me doing that either, so I completely understand. But surgery sounds fun. Actually, I'm thinking that colour card is going to go nicer with this card. Because I do have a few different card blanks at the moment I'm trying to use up, so... Hannah Gaz has got his poke tool and he's not afraid to use it. I am. I'm terrified to use it, thank you. Absolutely terrified. Oh gosh. Christmas stuff. Oh my gosh, right. I have the only Christmas thing that I'm buying this year is Michelle McCarthy's Christmas craft kits. They are the only Christmas things I'm buying this year. I do not need anything else. there will be no more. I'm terrified of the guillotine. Yeah, well, shall we just all talk about our crafty fears? What's the biggest thing about crafting that terrifies us? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. You know what? I really like how that's turned out. That is such a cute card. I love that. And those papers just, oh, her papers are just so yummy. I may have accidentally bought the Ciao Bella Dear Santa 12x12 paper pad and A5 stamp. Ooh. You naughty girl. I may have accidentally bought the... Hi, Suzette. Welcome on in, my lovely. What was the one that was on earlier on, Hannah? On Create and Craft. It was... I don't want to say it was... Oh, is it the... I don't want to say, because I might say it wrong and then offending someone, and I don't want to offend anybody. Was it the East? Sunset in the East or something? I can't remember. Oh, Land of the Rising Sun, that's it. I thought it was the Sunsets in the East, but I'm an idiot. Yeah, I bought some of that, which is really, really nice. I quite enjoyed watching Michelle using that, so I bought some. Right, that's card number 12. I bought some Grinch Christmas paper stamps and dies. Oh my gosh, where did you get those from? I need to know, just for a friend. I need to know for a friend. Right. I'm just swapping bits of paper around so I can see the sketches in front of me because I'm hopeless. Graphic 45 Flights of Fancies papers on sale tomorrow as the headliner. They're gorgeous, but luckily I already have the 8x8. Oh my gosh. You're just as naughty as me. Right, that got a little bit scagged, didn't it? We don't want that. We want it to look pretty, not scaggy. I wonder how I did that. There you go, just level that off. Come on, off you come, naughty. There we are. The cat scrappiness had Grinch things last year. Oh, thank you, Jay. Let's get this piece of papier stuck down and lined up, because I'm going to line up everything else off of this piece of paper because I'm nuts. There we are. So that's that. And I'm just going to put this piece together before I glue it down. And this is the great thing again about the super duper amazing glue sticky thingy-my-bob. The glue squeezy thingy-my-bob is that you can put glue on such a tiny little area and it doesn't go splodging everywhere. It's brilliant. I'm just going to line that up with that. And you know what, whilst we're here, we might as well stick that down because it's going to need to be stuck down anyway. And we can see how well this is going to come together. This is another one of my favourites to put together. There we go. And with this one, we're going to start with the centre and make our way out. So I'm just going to pop the pieces of paper down to line them up first, so I can kind of see where I'm going. What? That's not right, surely. I wonder what happened there. Oh, where did I put that pack? Because I know I put it in my scrap pack from yesterday. Haha! There it is. We shall use that one. I'm going to have to recut a piece of that because apparently I didn't cut that right. So, or I've put that in the wrong packet. It has been known to happen. Let's just quickly double check on the chat because it keeps clicking off for some reason. I don't know why. So I need to redo 2 of those because that one's not going to match up now, is it? So 2 1/4 by 1. So let's go with 2 1/4. This doesn't normally happen, guys. I'm really sorry that it has. I'm normally much better at the prepping than this. I don't know what's gone wrong with me today, but apparently I'm having one of those days. But in my eyes, that looks much better anyway. But that red isn't matching in as well. Right. It's alright, it happens to all guys, it's normal. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Thank you. I am having one of those days. Thank you, Gavin. I'm definitely having one of those days. Happens to all. I can't believe. Awful. Actually, I don't know. No, I'm not going to use that. Right, I need it to be 1 by 2 1/4. Right, I'll do that one. Let's go 2 1/4. I do love you. That is very true. 2 1/4 by 1. I love it. Well, I love everybody. I don't think actually there's anybody that has come into my lives or that I haven't met through doing this that I don't really love. There we go, that matches in with that a bit better. Well, fits in, I should say. Right, so let's just move those out of the way and put some glue on that. Which I really shouldn't have moved those out of the way because I needed them to be in the way for me to be able to line it up correctly. So let's just... Oh, way to make me feel less special. Oh, Hannah, you are super special. You know you are. There we go. Move that up a smidgy bit. A smidgy bit more. And there we go. And then we'll work from the middle out. My brain fuzz at the moment, I've caught cold from my niece's little boy. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, Emma. I know it can be really difficult when you're not well. I've literally juiced myself up on coffee and I've taken 5 antihistamines today when I should have only taken 2 because I just couldn't cope. My eyes were streaming, my nose was dribbling, and it's only actually been since I started doing the live that my nose stopped dripping. This weather is not great for hay fever sufferers, that's for sure. I probably did go a little bit overboard taking 5, but I just didn't want anything to come between me and this live because, you know, at the end of the day, I wanted to make sure that I was here for you guys. Because that is my priority. I'm surrounded by a forest, so get bad sniffles. Yeah, it's not. It's never a fun. It is never a fun thing, and I don't like it. Let's just, for now, level that up. So all I'm going to do for now is just level this bit up with that. I did overcut it because I knew it was going to be a bit too big. But hola, ¿cómo estás? I love your lives. Your voice is so calming. Oh, thank you, Alicia. There's plenty of people in the world that wouldn't say my voice is calming, but I'm grateful you are not one of them. Welcome on in, Dal. How are you doing, my lovely? What are you wearing for the super cool Trait a Day live that we're doing with Jay tomorrow? I need to know. There we go. That actually worked out quite well. Right, now where's me? There's meant to be a sentiment strip. Now what have I done with that sentiment strip? I do not know. You know what? I'm thinking we should probably pull that in a little bit more anyway. So we need a sentiment strip that is 1/2 inch by 3.5. We can do that. Stay. Oh my gosh, I'm on one today, guys. I've just got home from the airport. I need to get my crown. Oh, you're getting a crown. Dunga shorts. I will be wearing my Dunga shorts, Sylv, for that. 3.5. Actually, I don't know if I should be wearing my Dunga shorts, really. Is it appropriate wear? 3.5 by 1/2 inch. I'm not sure if it's going to be appropriate wear or not. We'll have to see. That was a teeny bit. It was a teeny bit. But it goes really well with that, I feel. Alright, where's me scissors? There's me scissors. That needs to get... There we go. That's me scissors. Love me scissors, I does. My scissors means that I can does my cuttings. Is this set 3 cards? Yes, it is. This is set number 3. I feel ashamed of myself. Well, I don't really. But I feel slightly ashamed of myself. Because it's the final set. I don't... So in the by the time I finish this in 3 days, I will have made 45 cards in 3 days. So yeah, that's a bit of a thing. I should have put this on the yellow card. It would have looked so much better. You know what? Actually, I'm thinking of just... It's an idea, isn't it? And it's a good idea, so I'm going to do it. Right, let's put some... Have I got some water? Right, so all I'm doing is putting down a bit of my vintage photo. I've got a bit of water and I'm just using a small blending brush because I don't like the stark whiteness of that card. It's just too much. And I'm literally just going to go between the mats and layers that I've stuck down already. And this is a lovely handy little brush to have, and it's just basically like doing a little bit of painting. And I think the way that the brush works, like with the brush strokes, it kind of gives it that antiqued vintage look anyway. I quite like the taste. Maybe I'm weird. Oh, stinging nettle tea. I've never had stinging nettle tea. That might be something I try. I know they do say as well it's good for you to have honey from the area that you live in, because it helps get you acclimatized to the pollen of the area. I have heard that one. But I'm thinking, oh, we need a bit more water. Blend that out. There we go. I think that looks a bit better, doesn't it? I don't know if you guys can see, even though it is a little bit streaky, but I think the streakiness adds to the effect, and that's what I'm saying. The streakiness adds to the effect. But I will try and just go over and make sure it's a little bit more even. Rhonda, apparently you are just very special. Aww, I love Rhonda, she's lovely. Rhonda is a lovely human being. There we go. And if you weren't here at the beginning, I did say that I was just putting some generic sentiments on these cards, because I'm going to be donating them to a care home for people that don't necessarily get cards, and a lot of them don't understand holidays anymore, because some of them have dementia, so they just like simple generic cards. So I'm just using love and hello as sentiments on these cards, because they will be donated to a care home, just in case you all thought I was just going love crazy or hello crazy. There we go, let's get that. And then that is card number 13. And I really love that effect with the ink. It makes it look really old. Like me. Because I'm really old. We might keep that ink out actually and do some more with it. I think that would be lovely. Oh, this is my not so favourite one that we're going to be doing. So I will actually just ink blend using my blending tool on this one. You went, oh, you're a young wee thing. Oh, I wish. Tell that to my bones when I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. My bones don't believe that. Right, so I'm going to use a little bit of my glycerin with this, because I want the blend to be nice and smooth. Why am I putting my ink pad up there when I want to put the glycerin back up there? If you are using glycerin, make sure you do not put it on your ink pad. It will ruin your ink pad. That's why I put my ink directly onto my glass mat. Then I pick up my glycerin and I pick up my ink. And it gives me that lovely, nice, smooth finish. And because I'm going to be putting a matte layer on this, I don't really need to worry too much about how far I ink in or anything like that, because it's all going to be covered. And I just want to make sure it's got that nice, lovely, smooth finish on it. And that's a crash course in using glycerin with your ink pads. So there we go. I hope that was informative. Oh gosh, I'm on a funny one today. I'm literally on such a funny one. I'm sorry, guys. It's late here. We'll be watching again for inspiration. Bye, everyone. Oh, thank you so much for stopping in, Monica. I really do appreciate it. You have a wonderful night, and you get some lovely sleep and some wonderful rest. And as always, it's an absolute pleasure to have everybody here. There we are. So that's our matte layer, and see how that just elevates it from just being a white, plain white card. Because I did run out of my nice card blanks because I'm an empty and I should have bought more. But there we go. Ooh, looks like leather. It does a little bit, doesn't it? But it's not. Ooh, are you off as well, Robin? If you are, I hope you have a wonderful evening or afternoon wherever you are. And now comes the fun part of trying to piece these triangles together. So I'm just going to line them up with the edge of the matte layer. I'm not sure if they are meant to actually have a matte layer on them, on the card, but that's what I'm going with. And I'm just going to set down these two. And you are meant to do like a particular one going across and a particular one going across and blah 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 blah. But I'm not like that. I will just put whatever wherever because I'm nuts. There we are. And the great thing is that if you do it right, you don't actually need to make any cuts, which but apparently I may need to make some cuts because I might have made it a little bit wibbly wobbly, but then that's down to me. Oh wait, let's try putting that round that way. There we go. And then we shall put that one up that way. And we're just following the pattern across the card. Oh, put that one up the correct way. There we are. I'm just glad this one looks hard on the guide. It does look hard, but if you actually do it properly, it's not that hard. But because I haven't done it properly, because I'm naughty, I just kind of do what I want, which is very naughty, I know. There we go. It's not meant to involve this much cutting, but I am a naughty one. Oh, hello, sir. How are you doing? Hopefully you've sobered up since I saw you at the festival. There we go. How has that doubled in size? That's so weird. But somehow that's doubled in size going across the card. Or unless it's just me and it's an optical illusion, I don't know. I'm losing my marbles. This is actually that is actually one of Aaron's friends. His name is Luke. That's how I knew when he came in. Right. I don't want to make sure I actually line that up. This is a great and handy little thing that I didn't know I had and my friend taught me how to use earlier on. So I can actually line things up properly. Mad, isn't it? Absolutely balmy. Is the hello and love from Crafter's Companion? Yes, it is, Stamper Girl. Sorry, Dow. I'm losing what's left of my sanity. You never had the marbles to lose. No, I did not ever have the marbles to lose. You are quite correct. I think I'm just off on some magical adventure somewhere. And someone's going to make me fall back down to earth very shortly, I think. Not that I want to, because I'd rather not, but... And that saves leaving half a foam pad on the board. And I'll stick that down and then I'll pop the sentiment on it, and then that's card number 14. I think I may be losing... I might be going card crazy. Is it card crazy? I might be going a bit card crazy. Yeah, it's kind of like when you have cabin fever because you've been on a boat for too long. Except I've got it with cards. And there we go. I'm not quite sure what happened to the size of the squares going across the card, but that is card number 14. And I actually really like it set on a piece of background paper. It's really, really lovely. I really enjoy that card. Yeah, I think I cut one of the squares a little bit too big, probably about 1/4 of an inch too big, and then it's thrown the rest off a little bit. But I still think it looks like a nice card. It didn't turn out the worst card I've ever made, because I've made some humdingers in my time, that's for sure. And this one I've been waiting to do. This is my favourite one out of the entire sketch pack. And it looks complicated, and the first time I did it, it was complicated. But I think by the time you get to your third one... No way, I got to 300 subs! Oh my god, thank you guys. Thank you all so much. Oh, you know what that calls for, don't you? That calls for a giveaway on the next stream. Oh my god, thank you all so much for your love and support. You are all blooming amazing. Thank you so, so much. Brenda, hi from Dallas's living room. Oh, it's you, Brett. Ah, that calls for shots. No, it doesn't call for shots. I'm not doing shots, not live. But oh my god, that does call for a giveaway, a card giveaway on the next live. So make sure you're all here for the next live, because there's gonna be a giveaway. Right, let's just line that up. And it doesn't matter that that's a little bit too short, because it's a little bit too short. That'll be covered up by this lovely piece here. So, oh, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. The support you guys give me is nothing short of amazing. Like, seriously. I am so grateful for all of your support. Because, like I said, I've said it a million times before. Without you guys, there is no me here. And there's no point in me being here. So, I'm just really grateful. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. The only liquid you should be drinking is stinging nettle tea. Oh, thank you, Brenda. All I want to do is bring a little bit of happiness to, you know, if I could bring happiness to, and a little bit of craft, you know, fun to, you know, if I can make a difference to just one person, I'm happy. I'm not giving up my Baileys. No, I don't think I want to give up Baileys either, to be dreadfully honest. Oh, I need that. I need to do a Baileys hot chocolate soon. Maybe somewhere in the winter. The Baileys hot chocolates. You are great, Gaz. You're a craft cutie. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Now, these are some card candy pieces that I've had for quite a while. So all I'm doing with these to make them look like the lovely buttons, see, because I set that as a lovely button. I'm just popping a square of foam into it and dropping a little dot of glue on the back, which means I can move it around a little bit before I stick it down. Oh, I'm so happy. 300 subscribers. Amazing. 300 people have chosen to follow me. I think that's just crazy. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I'll get over it in a bit, guys. Don't worry. Sorry. I'll carry on. Don't worry. I will carry on crafting. There we go. We just need one more. Oh. Do an iced Baileys hot chocolate. Oh. Oh, an iced Baileys hot chocolate. Is that viable? Is that something we can do? That button is on the wonk. Not anymore, it's not. I've put the button off the wonk. I think she was having she was trying to have a moment, but we don't accept that in this house. We do not accept that kind of behaviour. I'm currently auditioning coffee liqueur. Auditioning? I like that you're auditioning coffee liqueurs, because I can't get the gorilla anymore and Baileys have stopped doing the coffee one. Oh my god, thank you. I was having a constipation. Oh my god, Rhonda, my sis was going crazy too. Me too. I don't think anything is 100% straight in life. No, there's not, and there's certainly not where I'm concerned, love. There's most certainly not anything even remotely near straight where I'm concerned. I can't help it. In the words of the infamous Lady Gaga, I was born that way. And I'm just going to pop the sentiment just there. And then comes the fun part. I'm glad Gaz and oh wow. That's a pretty strong statement. Right. I'm just going to put those up there. And I'm just going to move some of these bits out of the way. Because we need to get prepped, because this is the last card. I need to put my because there is meant to be a necklace on it. Now I'm going to use some Nuvo drops to put the necklace on. I'm going to use my oh, which one is this one actually? It's vintage gilded gold. So before I'm just gonna put a little dab on my cardstock, so I know I'm not going to have a horrible... Oh no, that's not enough. It needs to be a bit bigger. Just let them... I'm kind of trying to go for the same sized dots, but unfortunately, well, see, those two decided they wanted to be super close friends. Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to wipe it off. I really do dislike doing this. I'm going to start it again from the beginning because that just was wrong. There we go. I'll just start it again from the beginning. Hopefully this time it will go a little bit better. And I'm just turning the card a little bit at a time. So you can kind of, going a little bit better this time round. Although some of the dots have gotten a little bit smaller, but don't you dare try and blob into one because I shall get angry with you. There we go. I am sorry guys, I will be in a little bit of a coma for this because it needs my concentration. So I will come back to the chat just as soon as I'm done. And there we go. Oh, we're talking about making Baileys. What kind of witchcraft did you just do, wiping that off completely clean? Ah, because I'm a ooby wooby wooby witch. I'm really good at that. And there we go. Ah, you little, I knew it. Oh, I don't want to wipe all the rest of those off. Right, now I can just nudge that back into shape. Nobody... Oh my gosh. You guys are really up for the outcome holes, aren't you? There we go. It looks a bit silly, but there we are. And that is card number 15. I really love how that does actually look like a proper... That does look so amazing. I think it looks well pretty. Right. I didn't realise it had gotten that dark. Oh gosh, I'm sat in the dark and this thing's lit up like a Christmas tree. Right. As promised, I'm going to clear up the side and I'm going to show you all of the cards that I have made over the last 3 days. So, thank you, Jane. I'm just going to set that to the side to dry it off. So we're going to first see the Christmas cards that I made using the Winterberry collection from Crafter's Companion. It was a QFC. It was a QVC / HSN exclusive. So here we go. We've got the first one. And I used the stencil that came in the box to emboss the square background there, so it looked a little bit different. Welcome on back, Babs. I hope your OT went well. Here is card number 2. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And I really that was an extra band that I added onto the card because it didn't really need it. Oh, Celebrate the Day has been dispatched. Unfortunately, I shan't be getting that. If there is anybody who does not want their Celebrate the Day box and you are in the United Kingdom, please do let me know because that's the only one I'm missing. I've managed to source all the other ones. This is card number 3. So instead of putting the big circle on there, I put an extra bar going across the middle and put 3 of my baubles on there. So you should be able to see that it's actually a silver backed card with that lovely band going across the middle. You're more than welcome, Pam. Thank you for being here. And this was my card number 4, which again came with a couple of the ornaments or baubles if you live in the UK. And I couldn't resist using that Merry Christmas sentiment. It's just so lovely. They are lovely ornaments. And this was just stuff that came out of the Winterberry box. And I did some glitter pasting because I couldn't resist it. So that was using the same stencil that I embossed with on the first card. And I just ran my poinsettia... what is it? Poinsettia. Oh my gosh, my poor brain can't function. Poinsettia glitter paste through the poinsettia stencil because they're both the same thing. Gareth, you numpty. Celebrate the Day is the last box in the Gemini 2 sets that were bought out by Crafter's Companion when they launched the Gemini 2 crafting machine. Computer, office light on. I need some more light because it's getting a bit dark in here for me. So this is card number 6. No problem, Pam. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and your errands. I really enjoyed how this one cut because it's got that bauble right there in the middle and we've got the magic of Christmas. That is one of my favourites. I'm not sure if I will be selling these or giving these out to people for Christmas. I'm not sure. And then we have card number 7, which I did a bit of glitter pasting in as well. I thought that one turned out quite nicely, and we've got the lovely Have a Wonderful Christmas sentiment on there. And card number 8. Now this is where there should have been a massive circle, but I wasn't feeling like doing a massive circle, and I thought this worked quite just as well. Number 6 is mine. So I actually embossed the stencil and then I left the stencil on there and I inked through it. So it's got that lovely kind of like shimmery effect on there as well. And we've got the really nice... Oh, Hannah, it is so much fun to play with. It is a lovely collection box. This is the only one that I actually didn't like how it turned out, and that's because I put the wreath behind the behind those. If I put the wreath on the top, I think I'd be a lot more happier with it. But that's card number 9. Dal, you haven't seen all of the Christmas cards yet, so you can't just go choosing number 6. And this is card number 10. I really like this one as well, and it says Holly Jolly Everything. And I really enjoyed putting that one together as well, because it's just so cute. A lot of these cards have turned out so well. I love them. And here is card number 11, which is Season's Greetings. And I just put some lovely little gemmies on there, because that's what you were meant to do. Now, I didn't think this one was going to turn out so well, but it has really come together nicely. And we have got these lovely MDF ornaments. All I did was colour them in with some of my alcohol markers, and I went over the top of them with a little bit of glossy highlights. And they've come out so well. I really like that. And the two-tone colour in the mats there. So you've got the you've kind of got the silver and the ivory there as well, which I think looks really, really nice together. You can tell that's another one of my favourites. Then we have card number 13, which I really liked putting together. It's a really nice one. It's actually been one of my favourites out of doing all of them, to be honest. So yeah, it really is a nice one. And here we have a little bit better put together card number 14. So I can actually do it. And I just put a nice little under the mistletoe sentiment down there, because all of those had a bit of, well, some of them had a bit of mistletoe in it, and I thought it would look lovely as a sentiment. Now this is where... Ooh. I really like this one, and even though the Nuvo drops kind of blended together on that, I thought it looked like a really nice gold chain. So we have A Time to Be Merry with that one. I really enjoyed putting that one together. Thank you very much. The red card bases actually came in the kit. So that's all of the Christmas ones. I'm just going to grab out all of the summer ones that I did. I won't be a quick second. Now these might have gotten a little bit mixed up somewhere, because I did just grab them out from my box. So this is... which one have we got? We've got card number 1. And I used the stencil that came in this kit to do the glitter pasting there. And I thought that actually came together really nicely. A little bit of the glitter's gone over there, but unfortunately, I can't give these ones to the care home, because they have like proper sentiments on them. I really enjoyed putting that together as well. That's card number 2. So I put these cards together with the Hello Summer kit, which was also a QVC exclusive from Crafter's Companion. Oh, it's handmade, not Hallmark. It's very true, it is handmade and not Hallmark. These flowers did look a bit nicer when I stuck them on there. So that is card number 3. And I thought that one was quite nice. Have a beautiful day. Card number 4. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. And I just highlighted the embossing from the stencil there with a bit of gold gilding wax, which was quite nice. So that was number 4. We want number 5. This is another one of my favourites from this set. It's just so simple yet so effective. Again, I embossed the inner circle there using the stencil, and just a few of those little die cuts with the Hello Summer sentiment. I thought it went together really, really well. I really enjoyed it. So that was number 5. And this is another one. This is one of my all-time favourites out of all of them. So this is card number 6. And I used those lovely die cut pieces there. And I did a little extra bit with the mirror, with the pink mirror backing. and the lovely thinking of you sentiment at the bottom there. I thought that one just come together so well. I really do enjoy a lot of these cards. This is card number 7. So I filled the circle there with a few of the die cuts and put happiness blooms from within as a sentiment there. And it's just, I used one of my Fiskars cuts on this one to do the bottom edging instead of just doing the little circle that it called for. And this is number 8, card number 8. And again, I did the stencil embossing there on the big circle. Put a few little jemmies down each side just to give it that little bit of extra. It really does pop, I think, that one. That is another one of my favourites. I really do enjoy that. I think you're quite right there, Rhonda. These ones are quietly my favourites of all. I find using colourful card blanks really difficult, so these are great inspo. Thank you for sharing. No problem. Not at all. So here's card number 9. I used a bit of the twine on this one, raised the circle up and put the die cuts in there as well. So it kind of looks like they're just kind of hanging about in there. It really did come together quite nicely. I quite enjoyed that one as well. And I put the nice little circle thank you sentiment on there as well. Let's pop that back in there. I love this in the spring box. Fab inspo to use them. Oh, you're more than welcome, Jane. I'm glad that I can inspire people. And this is card number 10. And I put the lovely It's a Beautiful Day sentiment there. Instead of using a bit of card for the middle part, I used a bit of the ribbon that came in the box. And I think that really gave it a nice little pizzazzy, you know, that little bit of je ne sais quoi. And this is card number 11, which I felt come together really nicely with that wonderful Hello Summer sentiment just there. It's just so much fun putting all of these together. I had. It was just absolutely fantastic. And here's number 12, and I did that nice Sent with Love sentiment there. I did follow this one a little bit more closely than what I did some of the other cards, but I think it is really, really lovely. I quite enjoyed that one as well. I'm really kind of loving this first set of cards, but then I thought that these were going to be the worst ones, but they're not. They're kind of like the best ones. I really enjoyed putting this one together as well. So beautiful and so nice to do. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. It's such a lovely card. Absolutely stunning. And card number 14, again, this one proves that I can actually do it properly. So those squares look absolutely lovely going across there, and with the best wishes sentiment at the bottom. It's so pretty. So pretty. And then, of course, it was the very first number 15 card that I made. I absolutely adore how this turned out, and you know, the buttons are so shiny that it's just card candy. That I usually am modest, but I can't be modest about these. These cards are just so lovely. They really, really are. They're my favourite set out of all 3 that I've made. So, and obviously you've just seen all of the ones that I've made with the Michelle's paper sets. So we've got number 15 there, which still needs to dry a little bit. So I'm going to pop that to the side. We've got number 14 with the little bit that got a little bit skewy iffy because, you know, I'm a bit skewy iffy. Number 13. This is actually probably one of my favourites out of the entire lot that I've just made of with Michelle's papers, because that does look so pretty, and I didn't realise just how pretty it looked until I put them together. This is number 12, And seeing them in proper light for me as well at the moment is actually really making it great for me. So that's number 12. So tomorrow I'm going to have to take photos of these and put them up on the website. Number 11 there with the beads that finally stuck down, which has the lovely love sentiment in the centre there. Card number 10, which has that lovely circle and the hello going across there. I do like how that sun really does look like it's coming down and across the card. I can actually see it now, there's light on it. Oh, Bethan's going to be using Through the Looking Glass. Oh, you go, girl. Card number 9 with that lovely daisy and the love sentiment. I really do like how that one's turned out, actually. That one turned out quite well. That's probably one of my favourite number 9 cards. And let's just bring down the last ones. Which one is that, Bethan? Card number 8. With the lovely hello sentiment there. Card number 7 with the wax seal. Actually, I think out of the Michelle papers, I think this one is one of my top favourites, because that wax seal just worked out so well and the sentiment just works. I think it is one of my favourites. Just a little bit. And this one as well, number 6. I love how that came out. And I just changed the orientation of number 6 on this one, because it just worked. It just, the papers, that way just lent itself so much better to what I would have thought would look good. And it looks, I think it does look really, really good. So that was number 6. Number 5, which has got that lovely lace paper in the background, the big circle and the nice love sentiment there. I think that looks really nice. And this is where we start heading into the slightly more odder ones. So we've got number 4. Unfortunately, this isn't one that's going to be given to the charity. I might remake a couple of these to give to the charity so they don't lose out on the cards when I'm feeling a little bit. Actually, that one can go because it says Stay Fabulous. And again, I just embossed that with an embossing folder and stuck that down. You can see the embossing, I think. There we go, yep. So that was card number 3. 4, 3. Let's just pop those there. 3. Number 2. This one is I'm going to be keeping because it's got my initial in the wax seal there with a couple of flowers. That is a really lovely one. I think I'll be keeping because I like it. And number 1, which was the congratulations with a couple of nice little beads there. And I should really put something nice in the middle before I give it to somebody, which I probably will. And there we go, guys. That is all. $45 cards I've made in 3 days. So, I will just take this opportunity to say thank you for putting up with me, going through all of those cards and talking myself up a little bit about them, because I'm actually quite chuffed with them. I will be back on Friday on my channel for a lovely live. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing just yet. It depends on if my tonic craft kit gets in. If my tonic craft kit gets in, then we'll be doing that. If not, I will have something else absolutely fun planned. Failing that, tomorrow night at midnight UK time, I will be on Jay's live for Trade Today. I will just say an absolute massive thank you for you all being here. Thank you all for 300 subscribers. You are absolutely fantastic. You have all helped me so much. If you do wish to support the channel, there are some affiliate links in the description box below. It costs nothing extra to yourself, but it does give a little bit of kickback to me, which means I can buy new things to show you guys. I think that's about it. I'm just going to say, if you do want to join the Facebook group, actually, if you go to handcraftedbygaz.co.uk, it's currently diverting to my Facebook group whilst my webpage is being built. And another massive thank you. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening, day, wherever you are in the world. I love you all. Thank you, and I will see you on Friday.